Hey, what's going on? It's so good to be back. Stay tuned for June's update coming to you now.
It was not going in, and then it was like runners on your marks. I'm like,
no, yo, this false start, mess it up or something. It was like, no. Facts, no.
What's going on, peoples? This is Sly Williams, an air director on the east end of Pittsburgh. I've been here at this point for 3 years with my smoking hot wife, Amy. We also have a baby boy, Phoenix, and we've been holding it down. And once again, I'm not, if you've seen any of my other videos, and if you're new to this, I do monthly or, at least every 2 months, the latest updates, just giving you really my point of view of what I do, from meeting kids to meeting new people, any events that are being thrown, whatever is going on in that month or in that time frame, you're getting to see it through my lens. And so, yeah, instead of me doing newsletters, this is what I decided to do. And then my wife does like a quarterly newsletter. So once again, if you need any more information, my information is below. So check that out, my phone number and my email address. Without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. City champions, 12th year in a row. My man Hold it down, is going to states. It's crazy. This is crazy right now. Oh, the guys. Hard work pays off. Hard work pays off, baby. It pays off. Good stuff, let's go. Can you believe it? Taylor Allderdice track 2020-2021 city champions. You guys did it, and they actually went on to go to states. Well, not everyone, but a good portion of the guys ended up going to states, and this did a phenomenal job. And the story behind that is absolutely wild. I'll spare you all the details because I can get long-winded, but it was a great season, especially coming out of a pandemic, or even during a pandemic, still trying to figure out practices and meets that we could actually go to, and actually invitationals. So to actually be able to pull that off and to finish so strong, I admire every kid that stepped out and was an athlete this year. So hats off, salute to you guys, and I just wish you the best during this summer. All right, Jules about to come down the water slide. Let's see what he's got. It's cold. So before we actually head out of May, we actually, as a entire region, had the opportunity to go to Lake Champion for our leader weekend. And we've been doing that since I've been on staff, but they've been doing it before me. And this is just a place, Lake Champion being a Young Life camp, it's a place that we want to make our home for leaders to come. And so close to 200 people came out for the weekend, and we had just a great time. I got to lead programs. Amy and Nick got to come out and just kind of lay out and relax a little bit. Leaders were able to come and just feel loved and cared for and rejuvenated, and also encouraged to go back out this next school year and prepare to be an example, be a light, be a witness to kids that are going in infinite directions, trying to find what we have, and that's the love of Christ in us. So it was a phenomenal time. Looking forward to the next one. Chili, our regional director, he does a stupendous job, and actually his wife too, Kimmy Chilco, they do a phenomenal job at putting everything together, organizing everything. And once again, just looking to see the new leaders that come in and build upon us, the ones that we don't even know of that we're awaiting, just to celebrate with them going forward. And unbeknownst to me, I got an email one day from one of the coaches at Taylor Allderdice asking me to do the music for the senior celebration. And without a shadow of a doubt, I didn't even have to really think about it. I said yes to it. And it really was a great time, just because the boys that I knew first coming here were starting in 10th grade, because I've been here for almost 3 years. We're now seniors, and to just see that kind of full circle, to see those guys exiting out and ending well, to be able to be there with a lot of other kids that I've seen in passing for the last 3 years, just to celebrate them, especially knowing that they weren't having a prom this year. It was a lot of fun just to be there, to be present with them, and just to make sure that they had a great time. Check out a couple of these clips that I was able to capture.
Yeah, how it goes. No, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. One kick, one kick, one kick, one kick. walk it by yourself. Now.
Holding on, I think you should go and love yourself. But when you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not them.
And speaking of seniors, my two guys, Julian Barham, you guys have heard me talk about him probably countless times in any of the vlogs I've done, and Isaiah White, one of the first kids I ever met here when moving to Pittsburgh at Taylor Otterdice. Those guys just welcomed me in, introduced me to so many kids. Just to see them grow into the young men that they are, it has been phenomenal. Has been encouraging to myself, realizing and remembering, reflecting on when I was a teenager, where I was at that time, and to see where they're at 20 steps ahead of me. So I'm so thankful for them, encouraged by them and their next steps. Julian Barham will be actually doing a gap year or staying in Pittsburgh to work, but he'll also stay on as a student leader with my team. And then he'll be going into the Air Force, so we're gonna make sure we get him set up for that. And then Isaiah White will be going to Point Park University, majoring in kinesiology, and he'll be running cross country and track there. So we'll see him a ton, because Shinley Oval is the practice field for Point Park University. So we'll see him a ton. I've seen him a ton already this summer, running with us already with Taylor Otterdice until college workouts begin. So salute to those guys. I love them so much. And I've already, wherever they go out in life, I'm always going to follow them and be big fans of theirs and cheerleaders. So thankful for, seriously, the ways that they really helped me out, the way that they loved me, trusted me when they had no idea of what I was about or who I really was. They just really faithfully, trusted in me and walked into fall weekends and day trips and coming over to the house for campaigners. They really led the way of that, and so I'm thankful. And I know wherever they go, whether it's the university or Air Force or they travel elsewhere, they will be leaders, they will be lights exactly where they're at. And so I'm thankful for them and their families. So shout goes out to the Barhams and the White.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just having to run slowly here.
Oh my gosh, I'm with
because
the
he
best person
can't
ever.
keep up.
You're right.
And it's very bad.
You're right.
Lovely view.
Oh my Atlanta.
Very fast slide.
No.
Very fast slide.
Step by step.
Very slow me.
And I made it, guys. 51.3 miles completed in 12 hours. Coming off of a calf strain, I seriously, I still think about it to this day of how I actually did that. And I just knew it was nothing but the prayers of brothers and sisters around me, and also the Lord. I mean, overall the Lord. But I'm so thankful, so confident in next steps after this. We raised $15,000 for the area through OSO. And just the support that I had, once again, not knowing, not expecting anything more than me just going up there to Highland Park and trying to run. But knowing that when I started at 6 a.m. to when I ended at 6 p.m., there was always someone present to cheer me on, to run with me, to make sure that I was hydrated or fueled. And once again, I'm blown away. Words are futile when it comes to the expression, the gratitude I have for everyone that really helped out with this event through prayers, through physically being there, through just the support that I had the entire time. I don't think I would have been able to do it. Physically, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. But knowing that I had everyone there, from family to friends, church family, it was insane. So I'm so thankful for every second of that day. June 12th, I won't ever forget it. And going forward, next year's OSO event will be 100 miles biking. We're most likely going to do it on the Greater Allegheny Passage, but it will be more team members that will be joining this team. And so I'm excited about that. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more information that will come your way in the near future. And it just keeps getting better. Girls in the east end of Pittsburgh took their first trip to Rockbridge this year. That is huge. I mean, I'm still pumped up and jazzed about that. Becca did an amazing job she took 2 girls, Joanne and Alani, and they had a great time. And that's seriously just a launching point for what's to come. Now that the momentum's there, all they have to continue to do is just continue to show up and meet kids. And I mean, these are the things that's going to happen. Conversations are going to be had. People are going to know that we care for them, and then they're going to want to not only come to events, but they're also going to want to welcome others into that, because it's just this open community of love, and it's centered in purpose and meaning and God's love for us. And so it was so great. Becca, you're amazing. Check out this cool picture of the girls as having a good old time down at Rockbridge. Okay, so we covered track, we covered girls going to camp, senior celebration, seniors, OSO update. But you guys also here to also ask, or you're probably inquiring, hey, how can we pray for you, going forward? And I would say this summer, just be praying that we just have moments, that we could create moments to welcome kids into, whether it's getting ice cream or having campaigners at the office or coming over to the house, having a bonfire, whatever the case, that we just create moments and pockets of community, that we would continue to build momentum that invites other kids in that we might not know already. You can also be praying for our area, just financially. We have an event coming up in September. You'll have more details about that as well. But that, as far as invitations, as we send out invitations, that they go well, that they're received, that the responses are all pluses or thumbs up, that people say yes to coming and hearing more about what's going on in the east end of Pittsburgh. We're praying for our committee. Our committee is growing. I love everyone that is affiliated with the committee, but we want more people. We want to get everyone we want to have a reflection of the community a part of our committee. And so just continue to pray for the committee that we have, very thankful for them, but also praying for more people, that there's always an open space for someone else to walk in. So that way it remains sustained as well. So I'm really big on that. That's a big word for me this year. It's been a big word for me this past 3 years, is sustainability. What we do, what we're a part of, can we sustain that? Can we do it 10 years from now? And so I look forward to being here 10 years from now, giving you updates and telling you more about leaders and kids' lives that are being changed by God's power, God's love. Just pray for the area director of the East End of Pittsburgh, me. I need it. Once again, I can't do this by myself. So pray for my leaders as well, Spencer, Becca, Sarah, George. They are crushing the game right now. They're all in Pittsburgh and working, but also still pursuing kids, still reaching out to kids, still trying to meet them where they're at. And so once again, just pray that I lead them well, that whatever I'm asking of them, that I'm doing the same, spending time with the Lord, spending time with family, spending time with kids, and preparing them and to set them up for the next school year. So reaching out to, just making connections with more teachers, any way to get them into the school, trying to prepare that already, so as we go back into the school year. So just be praying for those type of things, like I said, for the area, for the committee, for moments to create events to have throughout this summer, that we just do it well, that we have a great time doing it, and that we do it to glorify God. That's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Sorry for being almost 2.5 months into it, but we had a lot of things going on. It was all great things. And if you haven't heard it from anyone else, hear it from me. Please, please, please know this. You have meaning, you have value, you have purpose. I have love for you. I have immense love for you, but God has even more for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.